popping on real quick to do a quick live of one of my favorite transfers from last year. Come here, Harley. Harley's in here with me. I will see if I can lift. Come here. Oh, come here. You're all right. You're all right. Come say hello. Oh, he's getting big. See if he does destroy everything. Say hi. Say hi. Harley Davidson. Say hello. Sweet baby boy. Well, I'm coming on live today because we have Harley's first puppy lesson today for obedience training, and Lord knows he needs it. So, okay, down you go. Hi, who's that saying hello? Hi, Eleanor, how are you? This is Harley. He's almost 13 weeks old. He's a chocolate lab, and he's getting really heavy, and we're going to go to puppy training school tonight. So I'm going to do a real quick live. I'm going to send him on his way. Say bye. Say bye. Okay, he doesn't like doing lives, I don't think. Come on. There you go. Out. Out, out, out. Out. I'll see your brother. There you go. Whew. He is a handful, to say the least. I have this nice little bandage on my arm today from him jumping on me last night, so we are in desperate need of puppy training, that's for sure. My name's Beth. Welcome to Chocolate One. If you're watching, please comment and say hello, and like and follow my Facebook page. Sprinkle this to your other crafty friends. It really, really helps me. You'll never know how much I appreciate that. I'm going to do that right now. Right now I have the dog separated because the older dog was getting pretty grumpy. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing for me though. So I'm going to sprinkle this to the VIP group. Hi, puppy. Yeah. Oh boy, he's a handful. My husband says, I don't think he likes me. And I said, I don't think he knows yet. So, okay, we're there. So, what I have is a project that we did at Christmas time. I love this. This is our board and pillar. Sorry about the barking. So we're going to take this off. Find my paste scraper. I'm going to take this beautiful little design off of here. This was one of my favorite Christmas transfers. And it actually could still, you know, it's still appropriate because it's winter. We're supposed to get about 12 inches tonight. It's going to be crazy. We have quite a system coming in. So you see, our paste goes on wet, dries to a hard matte finish, and a lot of our surfaces, this chalkboard, for one, is reusable. So you can take off a design and put on a new one. And then I'm going to spray that. I'm going to grab a half a board eraser, and I'm going to finish cleaning this off. And we'll have a new surface. These come white, but I had stained this kind of an antique white, and I really like it. So I tend to keep using this one. I even lost the screw for it, so it just sits in the pedestal. They come with a little screw back here, and I have no idea where that went. So let me dry this. I hope everyone's having a good day. I've had a very busy day already, but that's good. Let's see. What did I do? I had a staff meeting this morning for hour and a half, and then I made bread, and I made a pot of chili. I took one of the older dogs to the vet. I thought there was something wrong with his teeth, but turns out he has an ear infection. And Frankie is a wire-haired dachshund, And he's just a fuzzball. And so he's prone to ear infections. So we'll be treating that. And he has some new anti-lick medication. So now you can see that our board is ready for our next project on here. I think I have a little paste on there. It keeps kind of squishing around. We're kind of in between, kind of in between catalogs right now. In February, our new catalog comes out. I don't like how that looks smudgy. Let me clean this a little bit more. So I'm going into my closet and finding some of the designs that I really enjoyed last year and repeating some of those projects. Because like I like to say, we buy these because they're reusable 8 to 12 times. If you're not familiar with Chalk Couture, it's a vinyl silkscreen transfer. And so it's not a stencil, it's a transfer. So wherever you see the design is where the silkscreen mesh is. So what we're going to do, these have registration marks on them. You can see the little X's up at the top. So this is the first one we'll lay down, and then we lay the second one down on top of it to complement it. So let's get going here. This came out last year, I believe. It's the Celtic Cross, and it came out in 2020. It's still one of my favorites. I'm going to put it in my bathroom. So in a few days I'll be telling you about a really great deal that's coming up for club members. If you're interested in becoming a Club Couture member, message me and I'll give you the details. Okay, so we're just going to, a little bit of glitter in there. Just going to line this up. Well, that's still, see how sticky it is already still? That means it needs more fuzz on it. That's kind of my stick test. If I can move the transfer around on the board. And the reason you don't want it too sticky is because if you go to pull it up and it stretches, then you're stretching the design, and then you don't have that, you don't have the design the way it was intended to be used. Okay, I'm going to push this down, put my glasses back on. I thought about doing this, and I think I will. I think I will do it in sage. I think that'll be pretty. I have that color in my bathroom. I think that's where I want this. So let's open this up. This is our chalk paste. You see it's thick. So it's chalk in paste form. I have a little squeegee here. I just put some squeegee. My squeegee is beveled. So I put some paste on it, and then I just pull it over my design. This would be really pretty in copper too, I think. I'm going to go ahead and paste those registration marks so I can line them up also. And guys, it's going to be a really fast project tonight. I just wanted to make sure I get in here. This is good for beginners, you know, it's all one color and very simple. So we're just going to pull this up. Very pretty. So, oops, got it all over my fingers. That never fails. Tomorrow I'll be able to do a more involved project, but I'm just pressed for time today. So there's the first one. And you see the registration marks that I did up here? Those. So we're going to dry this and fuzz the next one and then lay our second piece over it. You know, coming into my craft room, even if it's a quick little project like I'm doing tonight, feels very therapeutic to me. It just feels like it completes my day for me to be able to take a few minutes for myself, minus the puppy today, to come in here and just relax and enjoy doing the craft that I really enjoy doing. I'm going to wash these when we're done. So let's get this one off. I don't know. I don't think that this Celtic Cross is in stock, but I believe I have an extra one. If anybody's interested, let me know and I'll look. Pretty sure I have an extra one. I'm going to fuzz this really well because we're going to lay it on top of that paste. This feels like a pretty sticky transfer. This one does have the W on it, so it is the water-soluble transfer also. Frankie, I wish you'd go bark somewhere else. Dogs. Okay, now I'm just going to line this up with those little registration marks. And you can kind of see. Frankie. Those registration marks are tiny. I have to say. That looks pretty good. Let's see here. That looks pretty close. Boy, it's really way down to the end there. Hold on one second. I'm going to move Frank. Go somewhere else. Little wiener dog. Okay. We got it pretty good. I can still see a little tiny bit of the paste underneath coming through, but I think we'll give this a go and try. And I wonder what Dune would look like on top of that. Let's try that. Last year I did it all in the same color. I wonder what two different colors would look like. I'm going to try it and see. And then you want to go through and just skim off your excess paste. Get any of those squeegee lines out, because those will transfer through as well. So now let's look and see what that looks like with the two colors on there. Oh boy, it looks nice. Yippee. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks better than I thought it was going to. Wow. Hi, Donna. I finally got the time the difference figured. Oh, thank you. Hey, Barb. Sounds like I missed Harley starting to work on CC again tomorrow. Oh, good for you. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Donna. Thank you, Donna, for joining. So I love how that came out. It's very sweet. So I'll just take this little wet white that I used for my fingers and get those registration marks off. You can use the registration marks with paste. You cannot use it, you don't want to use them on with the ink on fabric. So I'm going to put that in there, this in there. Barb, I was saying earlier, I'm going on early today because we have Harley's first puppy training tonight. So let's try this. That's really pretty with the two colors. And then it sits in its little pedestal here. There we go. Isn't that sweet? That'll be cute in my bathroom. So here is our Celtic Cross. I love it. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Okay, set this aside. Let's wash our transfers now. I always have a little tub of water in here if I have a transfer that I'm going to be able to do. So I'm just going to set that in there. I take the paste off the front with the board eraser. These come like this in a pack. There's two circles in a pack. I cut them in half and make myself a 4-pack out of them. And I've had really good luck with them not really falling apart too fast when I do that. So I get the paste off the front, and then take the fuzz that we put on, wipe that off the back. Set that right here, sticky side up. Do this one. It's a dog's life in this house, I gotta tell you. Poor Bill. He's feeling pretty defeated though. Harley kind of growls at him and bites him a lot. I've kind of got it down to keep him from biting me, but he jumps and his nails are sharp. Okay, and Then I'm just going to wipe off the excess water off of this. Put it on the microfiber side. And we'll dry it. I don't know why he's sitting right by the door barking like that. He doesn't usually do that. Oh, you're welcome, Barb. How's my cousin Donna doing? You guys, we're expecting a big snowstorm tonight. Starting at 9 o'clock, we're supposed to get about a foot of snow. I think that I could clean this one a little bit better. I still see some paste on the front of it. Really, if you have the time, just take it right to your kitchen sink and wash them. You'll get the best results, I think. Yeah, I had a little bit of paste left in it. As long as the, you know, if the teal part of the transfer is stained, that's okay, but you want to make sure that your silk screen is cleaned out really nice. Is this one or two? This is two. This was when I was cutting them apart when I first started. Shiny side goes to the shiny side of the transfer. And then I like to let, once I have it back on the backer sheet, I like to finish it just air drying. Just wipe the excess moisture off. If I was going to use this again right away, I would want to make sure it was really dry. I would take my quick dry tool and dry it. But since we're done, okay. These will be ready to go again for the next time I want to use this one. So here's the finished product. Thanks you guys for stopping by tonight. We're going to grab a bite to eat before we get ready to get trained on how to train a puppy. Really puppy training is for the people, not for the dog. Don't you know that for sure? we really need training, so let me see if you have any questions. You love the picture behind me. Oh, thanks, Donna. This one right here. Yeah, that was a really fun project. All those family rules. Thank you. He has husband totally wheelchair bound. He has, yeah, I know he has ALS. I'm so sorry. So for my other friends that are watching, Donna is my cousin. And she and her husband are going through ALS with her husband. So prayers are appreciated and always welcome. I know there's other people on here that have experienced that in their families as well. Thanks, Donna. Yeah, prayers for you, my friend, my cousin, my family. All right, you guys. So that's it for tonight. Until we talk and chalk again. You take good care, and I'll be back here tomorrow with another fun project. You are so welcome. I love you. Okay.